Due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPGs, the topics that may be discussed or played in these games are not suitable for all audiences. The level of content maturity is considered 16 plus and your discretion is advised. Hello, welcome, happy Thursday, and welcome to another episode of Stargazers. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We're almost to the weekend. I say it every time, but it's a good reminder that we're almost to the weekend. We left off on a cliffhanger last time, and that was really exciting. So we'll probably resolve that today. But before we can do that, is there any housekeeping? I don't think there's any housekeeping to do. So let me let the players know that I'm unmuting. Just gotta let them know so that I'm not catching them off guard, so that they don't say anything unusual. Hello.
Anything unusual?
Greetings.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
We are strange and unusual, if that's what you meant.
How true. Is that what you meant?
No, just
It could have
it's for
been.
privacy. In case
But
you were
here-
talking about, just giving out your social security number for some reason or something. Just-
Oh, okay.
I did
Yeah, right on time too.
yeah.
Just a regular Tuesday. Except
Tuesday?
today's Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Wrong tea day.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's not Tuesday.
Man, this
It's
game's not the only thing that's worked up.
Thursday. Thursday, y'all.
It is Thursday. Yeah, so I was just saying, we left off on the cliffhanger last time. It was pretty good.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Just
Not
a
bad.
little bit.
not bad.
Midge.
Did you
Midge. Pretty midge.
Midge.
Smidge.
Mm.
Midgeon.
Toby, you said you had a recap for us?
I do.
Would you mind?
I do actually.
Oh, okay. Then now let me
I
begin.
don't. Session starts with the party heading to bed, which is one hell of a sentence. Zeneca is the only one remaining awake for the time being. She tries to look up conspiracy theories on the orb, finds a single comment about how this person noted some sort of fluctuation of the moon in the past couple of days. It was like on a blog about like moon phases or something. Meanwhile, Darwin gives Shell some clothes and takes a shower before they both head to sleep with the intent to allow Damien to take control. Darwin and Damien play 20 questions, but decide to put a little trust in one another. Darwin lets him have control, fully trusting that he will give the body back in due time. He also trusts that Damien will not hurt his friends if they do not hurt him first. They came to an understanding. Damien says he will help where he can in locating Kara. Darwin says he'll do what he can to help find Damien a new body. After Darwin is given the body back, Damien said he would tell him what he knew about the orb. He doesn't trust him enough yet. The exchange is made, but when Damien gets up, he does so as if he's not currently the source of gravity. Like this crazy amount of gravity. That happens also to be keeping Shell restrained on the bed, which is not as hot as it sounds. Damien struggles with magic, I think, for a second. Seems to be somehow capable of it in Darwin's body. After leaving the room and engaging everyone, though, he says he'll be back in 3 days. While we wait, Ryia finishes her bag at last. Zeneca checks in with her family. Shell applies for jobs. He got some emails back wanting second interviews, but then no reply when he asked for a date. Zeneca looks up some stuff on the moon phases fluctuating and discovers the moon is out of sync. The pieces aren't where they should be by however slight a margin. No one is reporting on it though, so I think we think it might be covered up, or being covered up. End of the third day, Damien returns with a friend, Rhea's father, or a man who looks exactly like him at least. And that's where we left off.
This is all true. Thank you for the recap. And of course, give yourself the inspiration.
Yay.
as
thanks.
usual.
Sorry.
As
If
is
anybody else
tradition.
wants that, like,
No, go for it,
please
go
feel
for it.
free. I just like farming those points because my luck's been shit.
Nah, everyone's comfortable with you doing it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm
Everyone's
sorry.
comfortable. We return to the scene. Damien has knocked on the door. You guys have answered, and he has a friend in tow. Ryia being able to recognize said friend of Damien's. Except, as you guys swing open the door, he says, "I brought a friend," and immediately storms through the house back to the bedroom. I'm going to split the party. Darwin.
Oh.
There is an infinite inky blackness that you wake up to as the cloud of darkness seeps away from you, like from front to back, as if you were being vertically lifted out of a tub or something. As this happens, your vision returns to you as you are very gently eased back out through the mirror.
Do I come face to face with Damien again?
You are in the room of your own mind.
Sorry, you guys
this
are
is-
breaking up.
Oh,
I
that might be
can-
you because they're fine.
Yeah.
You might have to leave and come back.
You. How do I explain this in a different way?
'Cause I remember last
Mind
time I went
palace?
into this room, and then I looked into the mirror, right? And then we were having a conversation in the mirror, and then
You're in a state right now where you can tell you're asleep. You're like lucid dreaming.
okay. And when I look around me, what do I see anything? Is it an actual room of my mind? Is it an actual room?
And I mean, it looks the same as your normal room.
I see.
Your mind palace is kind of lame, not gonna lie.
I can be anywhere. I can make it look like anything, but it's just my room.
And it's your fucking bedroom in your Parktown apartment.
To me, it is a palace.
You know, that's cute.
It's a personal palace. It's my comfy place.
You look around at this shabby room, and that last flick of your eye shifts from this like dark, quaint, almost dusty-looking room to this like dark wallpaper, granite marble tiling on the floor, this king-size bed in this very elegant, nice room in your mind palace.
So I come out of the mirror, right? I'd like to turn around and look through the mirror that I just came out of.
You see yourself, and the mirror has changed. It's now very elegant.
Oh.
Welcome back.
I think I'm back.
Welcome.
Hopefully I'm back.
I hope so.
Welcome one and all to my mind palace once again. When I look to the mirror, and I guess I'll just try to make like a waving motion to the mirror. I say this laughingly because I have a feeling that I'm just waving to myself in the mirror.
You do, yeah.
Oh man. Now I'm just a crazy person.
Yeah, I mean, now.
Well, I mean, before I was just eccentric.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Darwin, please make for me either. You know what? No, let's not do an either. Make for me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah. What was the other one gonna be?
Constitution
were-
saving throw.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make that perception check.
You do that, please.
You.
Oh
Fuck.
lord.
Feel so heavy. There's an immense weight that falls upon you suddenly. It's like it was almost natural you coming into your own body again, and then it hits you like a truck that you've just done so much that you don't know about. You're exhausted, and in the game you have 3 levels of exhaustion.
Oh man. Is it because I chose 3 days? I should have just done like get everything done in 24 hours.
I see. That's my constitution save.
Oh.
Just so
man.
you
Or the-
understand what's going on here, Darwin,
Yeah,
the first level of exhaustion makes you have disadvantage on ability checks. So all of your skills are now at disadvantage.
Mhm.
The second level puts your movement speed by half.
Okay.
And the third one renders all of your attack rolls and saving throws at disadvantage as well. So every roll you make is at disadvantage.
Okay. The next one is like I just die, right?
No, that's 6.
No.
Oh. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
you
I still
still
got
got some.
3 more.
Yeah, if you get to
Yeah,
4, no, 5 is 0 speeds. 4 would make your maximum health cut in half.
Ah, I see. Okay, well, I guess we don't need to go through each of them right now. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If we come to
Yeah,
it.
just mainly all of your rolls are at disadvantage.
I see.
And you're slow as hell. Bitch. Move.
I'd retort, but at disadvantage.
You feel the weight of your body like readjusting itself to your consciousness, and you feel that weight and the tiredness all hit you at the same time as you're like waving at this mirror, and we, as in me and the audience, shift the focus from this first person view into a third person, looking at Darwin through from the other side of the mirror. You gave me 3 days. I'm back in 3 days.
I
Whoops.
was right to trust you. I had faith that you would come back. I knew you would, and I don't know how, but I somehow knew in my heart, in our hearts, that you would return, and I'm glad that you didn't let me down.
Oh, I ship it.
I know how this must feel for you to go back to whatever this is, and I kind of just like gesture to. I somehow charades the darkness of the mirror. I'll like wave. I'll do like some jazz hands, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say like whatever this is, meaning like the darkness of, I guess, being in limbo, mind limbo, non-existence.
Well, I could
And-
definitely use the sleep now.
I feel like I could use the sleep too, if
Yeah,
I might ask.
I didn't, so you have a lot to catch up on.
I do. If I might ask, what did you do in those 3 days?
I reached out to anyone who I thought might believe that I was in a different body.
And
There was only one who did. They're in the living room right now.
I see. And what do you hope to accomplish by contacting this person, by bringing them here? You brought them here?
I
Oh,
need
gosh.
to get back to where all of my research is.
might that be? I don't know if you know, but we did visit your very fun house not a while back, and I regret to inform you that it might not be there anymore. So I hope your research is in a safer place and not
so that
just
was you.
unintentionally. Unintentionally. I can't remember now.
Were you the same person that downloaded my files?
Oh shit.
I am the person that downloaded your files.
Do you still have those?
Oh man, this is a kind of an above board question. Does the stuff that I download to my pad save in a cloud somewhere, or does it? Okay.
I mean, you could have it on your phone, but that much data is probably on the cloud.
Okay. I'm just making sure that it's not been smashed with my old pad.
No, it's linked to your account, so.
Okay.
Because remember, you still used your old number for this, so.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I do still have your files.
Good. I'll need those
But
for next time.
there's a lot of emails and advertisements to sort through.
That's because you don't know how to read it. And that's fine. That's why it's encrypted that way.
That would make sense. I would be interested to learn more about your research if you would allow me this grace.
I, if you couldn't tell, have been researching this orb. It came into my possession. Well, not exactly my possession, but I was hired to research it. And many fruitful tests later, I came to understand that this is unironically and not metaphorically a piece of the moon. This is not a moonstone or some other thing that you might pick up if you think to travel there. Imagine as you and I are talking and this mirror shatters, but the illusion of myself doesn't go away in those shards. Those orbs are a shard of the power of what used to live there.
Sick.
And
I figured, but sick.
do these orbs all have the same power?
I never even knew there was another. I thought I had the only one. I was surprised to hear that you had a separate orb. A second one? What could we do with a second? So many more research opportunities. So many more tests. So much more research.
Well, since we're in this sort of free exchange of information, I think you'd like to learn that this orb can also enable some type of communication. I think one of my friends, one of my party members, was in the orb.
That's very interesting.
And he kind of like describes how he saw a shell and he thought that shell was the orb.
You see, at least from what I've learned, these orbs have a tendency to reflect the moon's powers in some way, shape, or form. changes in gravitational disturbance or changes in moods. They can all be tracked in some way, and these orbs emit a similar power. When they choose to emit them is still a mystery to me.
They didn't seem that way to me. They seemed... the way that you describe them sounds almost like a scientific endeavor.
Would there be any other
How-
way?
Well, to me, they seemed magical, but also I don't understand magic. I'm not able to utilize magic in any way except for perhaps the most basic form.
Is not the study of magic just another form of science, but just of the arcane? Would you not consider the study of magic to be rigorous tests and endeavors in order to understand magic?
I suppose it could be a field of study, but it's not anything that I'm familiar with, unfortunately, as I'm not so magically inclined. You could go to great lengths to explain how the magic works to the best of your understanding, but that might fall not on deaf ears, but it might go over my head, unfortunately. I'm what they call an idiot in magic.
I don't have to explain it to you like a scientist. You understand that there's a high and low tide of the ocean, right?
I do.
That is an effect of the moon. So these orbs can influence a shift in gravity in a similar way. Have you ever noticed, maybe in possession of your orb, that you felt maybe calmer, more relaxed sometimes?
I have felt this. I felt this when I was in possession of your orb, actually. Is there any way that this sort of... And Darwin kind of struggles to describe this because he still doesn't really understand jack about magic. But is there any way that this orb could manifest into a living being, perhaps?
If it... An intriguing inquiry, Darwin. Are you sure you're not a scientist?
I am, I suppose, a seeker of knowledge, but not so much a scientist. I understand technology, but not biology and the arcane.
Then this outside perspective has given me so much to think about. As I mentioned before, these orbs, they are not like a moonstone. They are not the physical rock of the moon, but a shard of something that used to live there. If these are concentrated arcane magics, what if these are manifestations of the moon's soul? Can the moon have a soul?
That is a very intriguing thought. If the moon or this orb were to manifest into a conscious being, and you'd be interested to learn that it has in fact manifested before into a winged cat.
Well,
I believe they called
A
it
D-winged cat.
a D-winged cat. I
Tressum.
believe they called it a tressum.
What would the Tressum have to do with the moon? An interesting inquiry. I'll have to ask the association about this.
However, it behaved in a way that was more. It seemed like it was more of a piece of technology rather than magic, though it was very magical. Very difficult to describe, I guess. You said earlier that there was a way to maybe track the power of these orbs, or tracking the orbs in some way. How might one go about this?
The company hired a wizard to try and produce a spell not dissimilar to the locate object spell. They sculpted one that was specifically used to track this orb.
hey. Yeah. I wasn't there yet, but I had that idea.
I see. I can tell you that we were along the same track, but fell short.
If you were thinking that I knew this spell, I do not. It required that wizard 5 years of study to learn it.
Ah, that's unfortunate to hear, as I don't think we have 5 years of time.
No.
And you mentioned an association just now,
The Arcana Consortium.
the Arcana Consortium. If I were to speak with them about this, would you have any questions to ask? Would you recommend?
You
Is that a good
should
idea?
Not. The Arcana Consortium is good for a number of things, including asking general questions if you're looking to understand magic. But they will turn very much like a pop-up you can't get rid of if you tell them something they don't know.
See, relentless in their pursuit of, I suppose, arcane knowledge.
Viral, you might say. Infectious. Annoying.
I don't like the sound of that.
Which is
Give
why
me-
I tried to reach out to my contacts, and I've had no success.
With the exception of
One
the
person.
one person that you brought.
Nobody terribly high up the ladder, I'm afraid.
And how might this person that you brought aid us in, I guess, understanding or locating these orbs?
Well, let's just say that their family is important.
See, when I awaken, how might I don't know. Suppose how might I had a thought and then I lost it. How might I utilize this person? Did I ask that already? Sorry, my brain's not focusing right now.
I don't think so. Not exactly.
How might I utilize this person in, suppose, locating one or both of these orbs?
He won't help you directly. In fact, the only reason I brought him here is so that he could meet all of you. And by you, I mean your friends. To understand that they are not a threat to him.
Sounds like my next step is just to talk to this person and find out what they know and how they might think that they could help us.
But potentially a useless endeavor. They don't know anything about my research. They would call me a friend.
My nose.
I've used
However,
them as such.
they would still have information that we don't yet know, or they might point us in the right direction.
Just understand that he doesn't know anything about the orb. Anything related to it is not anything I've divulged to him. So, ask your questions, but if you're met with more, don't be surprised. I don't just tell anyone about my research, Darwin. And he raises an eyebrow that you're not.
I understand, and I appreciate the sentiment. I know that now our fates are now intertwined. I believe my next step is most likely just to talk to this person that you brought.
I also took it upon myself to look at your bank account. Please make some money in the next however many days. We're gonna need it.
That might be somewhat of an issue, as the company that was placed upon my responsibility has fallen on some hard times. Are there perhaps any resources or funds you might have that could aid us in
Not while I'm
making
in your
more money?
body.
So it sounds like perhaps the next step would also be to just find you a new body to inhabit.
Which is why I've been trying to get in contact with my connections. I need to get to one of my clones.
Jesus.
I see. You have more than one.
Of course.
If we were to help you secure one of these clones, where might we find one of these clones?
If I tell you, I can only sense bad things happening. But trust in exchange for trust, right?
Darwin just nods his head in agreement.
Vector Tech. That's who I was doing research for. They have my clones. They own my body.
Felt that, bro.
Do you know where they might be storing these clones, these extra bodies of yours? I don't suspect that they would take kindly to us just walking through the front door and asking for one of these clones.
I'm very glad you said that. And no, not besides headquarters. Which brings us to the issue.
In the meantime, I think this is probably one of my last points which I wish to talk about, is that being in this state of limbo I feel is almost unbearable for long periods of time. And I don't wish to further subject you to this state of being. And I want to work out some sort of plan with you. It sounds like I'm like a divorced parent trying to like talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
You'd like to get me
Like-
an interim body? Is that what you're saying?
either an interim body or switching off, some sort of plan to switch off every now and then so you're not just stuck in this state.
Either way, that requires you to make more money, so please do.
Oh, I will just I'll just like look very like blank faced and I'll be like, okay.
You're poor. Fix it.
It's literally, yeah, that's literally what he's saying.
Hey,
Oh man.
research takes money, and if we're gonna research, we need money.
We need the thing. Yeah. I will do what I can in the meantime. But for now, with this newfound knowledge, I'd like to... How do I even describe this? Go back to the surface world. Waking life. And catch up on everything that's happened while I was gone, I guess.
Well, there's only one way to do that, Darwin. Wake up. As the
Oh.
camera shifts back from the mirror into your first-person view.
I'm gonna marry this man.
Marry myself?
Just that part. You and I are buddies.
This is a real situationship if that happens. Oh,
You're
man.
right. Oh my god. But I do have questions now, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to ask them.
You have questions for Damien?
Honestly, yeah. But he's going back in.
To hell with Darwin.
Probably should have asked them before he.
Well, I'm not there. I'm not in your brain.
Yeah,
Think
none of
into
us
the
are in
bit-
your brain.
Yeah, my
Oh,
question
wait. Like-
was,
Oh no, you got.
mine was just about like, what does my work want to do with Damien, knowing all that we know now over the table, like that kind of thing, or my ex work.
Shell, when well, let's wait until
Yeah.
the information is divulged to the party, and then we can make some
Exactly.
cuts.
Yes.
So, Darwin, what do you want to do? You are lucid right now. Lucid dreaming.
Okay. I guess I'll wake up.
Okay. Now,
I'll try to wake up.
I want you to make the Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh no. Don't forget your lucky points if you got them.
Are you gonna stick with a 9?
I'm gonna use one lucky
Okay.
to roll this. Yeah, do the thing.
Yeah. Well, that's better.
It
actually.
re-rolls
That's-
one of those?
It rolls your lowest one. Interesting.
Yeah, I just clicked on the lower one, but it lets me
Ah.
re-roll. I can show you. It can re-roll
Then
the
it
other one
re-rolled
too.
the higher one.
No, I clicked on it to re-roll that one.
Oh, okay. So I guess next time just click both. When it's a disadvantage. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Cool.
Oh, it only lets me
Well-
click on one at a time.
Oh.
Oh, it lets me
that
click on both
sucks.
actually.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Well, we're
Huh.
going with the 12 because that's what it was.
Okay, that's better than
How did it get to a 0? What's happening here?
I don't
What
understand
in
how
the
it
fuck?
went
I
to a
think
0.
I think you borked it because you clicked on both, maybe.
Oh,
Anyway,
I see.
It was a 12.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with both.
You're awake, but your eyes are closed. So heavy, so comfortable in your own bed. Groggily open your eyes slowly and sit up in your own room. Your bed is now caved into the ground.
No.
You don't want to know what we got up to last night.
oh god, what did I do?
Human dick. You can really fuck when you're sleeping. I'm sorry.
Some people grind their teeth. Some people, you know.
I just grind my very human penis.
Some people sleep walk, some people sleep walk. That's what it is. So, you know, it's like,
It is a thing. It's called sexomnia, and it's not fun.
Darwin, I'd like to introduce you to a new.
The more
Okay,
you know starts playing.
You get up, look around. The door to your bedroom is also crunched up and off the hinge.
My apartment. What happened here?
Maybe that's why we need the money. We gotta make some repairs.
I hope this doesn't happen every single time we switch. And I guess everybody's in the living room, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna very weakly shout. Where am I?
Okay.
I guess I'm in my house, but where is everybody? What happened last night?
Before that happens, I'm going to swap the
Mhm.
scene over as we hit the beginning again. Damien charges through the living room, leaving the man with Ryia and Zeneca.
And me.
Yeah, where's Shell?
I'm in the room too.
I definitely,
Okay, so
I
Shell's there too,
definitely didn't forget that this was 3 days later and thought Shell was in the bedroom.
I see.
And Shell.
Oh, yeah, Yamcha posed on the crushed in bed.
Just there for 3 whole days.
Like, I can't move.
No wonder this bed is broken and the floor beneath it is crushed.
Yeah.
You broke my non-reinforced spine.
The 3 of you look at this man, and Ryia, of course, you recognize that this man is your father.
Is
at
or
least
looks
someone-
like.
Well, you're not sure yet. You haven't talked. But
Okay.
it looks like someone that either looks remarkably like him or is him.
And well, when was the last time I saw him? Like, we were orphans, right? So
What? Yeah, whatever age you are, minus however many years for you to be like 8, I guess.
yeah. Okay, so 20 years or so.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ryia looks confused. She's still inside her bag with just the head popped out, just like this little Ryia plant that's sitting on the couch. And so she's gonna be like, huh. So, who's Granddaddy Purple over here?
Yeah, sorry, sir. You obviously know Damien. Who are you? Why did he bring you here?
My name is James, and I'm a friend of his. He came to introduce me to all of you, actually, and now I know we're all acquaintances. We're all on the same side.
You can tell that from just a look.
No, I can tell that from the kind of person that Damien is.
And what kind of person is Damien?
He, squints at you a little bit and says, driven.
Way to tell us nothing.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I didn't thank you.
I know.
She turns away slightly. Damn, he's good.
Really? Please get out of the bag while we have company. It's not polite.
She stretches the bag out and crawls out.
Should someone check on Damien? I'll go check on Damien.
He'll be fine.
Let's give him a moment.
You'll probably want to give him more
So-
than that. He hasn't slept in 3 days.
What the fuck? Well, I guess he's making the best out of the time he has. Shocked he came back. I wouldn't have blamed him if he just ran off and never returned and just tried to live a life.
We talked about
I mean,
it.
it would have sucked, but oh shit.
Apparently
what else did you
it
talk
was less optimal than acting now.
Lucky us then.
Truly.
Did he tell you anything about why it's less optimal?
Not really. I'm sorry. Looking over at Ryia. Do I know you?
I sure as hell hope not.
Okay. Looks away.
She's just like, she's reasoning with herself. It's like, there's no way this is who I think it is. And as soon as he said James, she probably chuckled to herself, like, okay, well, you know, most likely not who I think this is here. But I think she's like, there is a constant flicking of the eyes back to him, just like, what are you about, my man?
I think at this point, like, Zenika's just looking between the two and noticing the purple hair, and she's gonna lean into Rhea. Is purple your natural color?
I
Does that
certainly
work?
hope not.
Is it yours?
Yes.
Look, Rhea.
Alright, this is
There's an
uncomfortable,
elephant
so I'm
here.
just gonna go ahead and spit this out here. This guy is probably not my dad, okay? I haven't seen my dad in 20 years. You can just dispense with the melodramatics.
Oh, fuck.
It's not him.
He just said, oh
You
fuck, let's hear him
Can't
out.
be serious.
What?
He face palms.
I imagine she's wall-eyed. What?
Well, this is
Oh
awkward.
my god. This is
Do
the
we need-
strangest experience of my life. Everybody has such weird connections.
I guess the one downside of not being a pure wizard is I don't have very many spells to cast, because I'm looking through, like, what can I cast emotionally right now? And it's not much.
Calm emotions.
That's second level.
No, that's a second level spell. I can't cast second level spells.
Good upcast, though, if you have something to upcast.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I actually do something flavor-wise and cast message at Ryia?
Sure.
And, like, I just wanna
Oh, why
ask,
is it
like,
sure?
yeah, like, is this gonna be an issue? Because I'm worried that, like, there's some, I don't know, like, what if he's come to, like, yoink her away or some shit?
I think you hear back the mental version of, like, a dial-up tone. Like, someone's connecting to the internet or something.
How do you do that with your voice? Because I think this is only supposed to be voice noises.
She says, bang dong, kong.
Listen to your I really hope not.
Rhea's like, I need a minute. Just 1 minute. Just one. And she goes into her bag, and you hear, like, screaming. And a brief pause, and she hops back out. Okay. I'm good.
This is good or bad?
So,
Do we need a DNA test here? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, look at that hair.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and do booming voice. And I'm gonna say, so where you been for the last 20 years, huh?
I'll give you a choice here to either make a persuasion check or an insight check.
It's gonna have to be persuasion.
Okay, make it an advantage.
Okay.
I believe.
Hey!
Use a thing.
Yeah, I think I will.
Do you have any
Have
left?
we been to sleep
Oh, no, this
since
is
last
you,
session?
yeah. No,
Yeah.
but you finished your bag already, so you should have points.
Okay, I'm mainly asking for my heroic inspiration. I want to use that first. Since I get that back when I sleep.
Don't remember if you used it on this day. We'll just say you
No.
haven't, because we were kind of doing downtime, so
Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't have.
didn't have much stuff to
yeah,
use. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take an 18.
Okay. He pauses and grits his teeth before he answers through them. I've been around.
Oh no, he's just a deadbeat.
Glad
Okay.
to see you're doing good.
She kind of like flutters her eyes and just closes them for a sec. Okay. I'm gonna make this really easy for the both of us. Since it appears that now I have to work with my. I'm not even gonna say it.
You
You
don't
didn't
have
want.
to.
You didn't want
guy.
any part of this, right? And before you answer, I don't blame you for wanting your own life. I might have made the same choice. I just want to hear it now so we can dispense with any of this stupid theater shit. You didn't want any part of this, right? You just wanted to live your own life?
18 persuasion. For an 18,
I'll
I'm
roll
gonna
again
ask
if
you to
you want
roll
me to.
again. Yeah. For an 18, I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask you to roll again.
Sure thing.
Ooh.
Regular
juicy.
roll, right?
Yes, please.
Shit. Can I luck point? Add one?
You need to, bitch.
I'd be surprised if you
That's-
didn't.
I just didn't know if there was like a special roll.
No.
I'll take a 23.
That's
Holy
better.
shit. Do you want the easy answer or the truth?
The truth. I think that the least that we owe each other is that.
Well, that's only true one way. You don't owe me anything.
She stays silent at that.
I did want a family,
Okay.
but everything just crumbled apart. And it wasn't fair to you. I'm still coming to terms with it not being fair to me either. But the two of you had it the worst. And I couldn't handle it. There is a strong tenseness in his face that you can tell he's holding back his tears in his eyes.
Baby, I'm gonna fuck this dad.
Stop! Fucking everyone! Stop
Sorry.
it! I need some virgin characters!
He can't be a virgin, he's had 2 kids.
That's true. That's true. I tried. I tried my best.
Let me think here.
You may not want to see me. You don't have to call me family. We can work together and move on. And that's fine. That's what I deserve. I didn't expect to see you either, just to be fair.
This is different. It's not like. I'm trying to think of how to word this here. It's like I thought you were dead, or just
I
gone.
tried.
Well, then this
I
meeting
really
is
tried.
most auspicious then.
Maybe.
Listen, I don't harbor any sort of ill will or angry feelings. I didn't have room for those. It was just me and him, and it was just about survival. So it's not like I fantasized about reuniting or something because I just thought you were gone. So
it's like at the beginning of that sentence that you said that he turns away. He's still listening to you and waiting for you to finish, but the idea of you not harboring hate for him is too much, and he can't show you that kind of emotion right now. And he walks out of the living room and says, I need a fucking cigarette. And then you hear from the other room, hey, you guys okay? Darwin shouts from the bedroom.
Why is my bedroom wrecked? Who did this to my bed?
I imagine Zeneca and Shell are just exchanging looks like, holy shit, this is happening like right in front of us.
Eating so much popcorn.
Yeah, I was about to say, someone get the popcorn.
Yeah, I need some tea to sip on or some shit, because this is... I gotta do something with my hands.
I think Rhea's like pinching the bridge of her nose with her eyes closed, and she's like, why are men so emotional?
What are you talking about?
Yes, in the future, it's toxic femininity.
I think Rhea definitely looks more annoyed than like relieved or pleased or like angry. It's just annoyance, and she would kind of mutter, it's just, I really, really don't like for unplanned factors. This is genuinely something I never thought I'd have to handle.
I'll join the club. I have a feeling things are about to get more and more confusing. It seems to be the trend of it.
Over the table, I have issues, I think, dealing with family, which is why I usually have my OCs be orphans, because I really don't have any desire to meet my family. And maybe that's a reflection from me in real life. But this doesn't feel horrible, so not bad. Very nice.
He's also I like a sad dad.
James Gradian. Has a certain ring to it. JG. I don't know why this is tickling me.
He needs to marry someone with Wentworth as a surname, and then they can combine surnames.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
I want your money now.
Swore himself off the market.
So he says, I don't have a surname, I can pick one up.
Wow.
Why don't you guys go to his apartment and break this?
Oh,
You know what?
mean
Sorry, I'm
this
in
apartment?
Gremlin mode
Okay.
today.
Not having any of that here. My apartment's already wrecked.
Yeah, your bed, you destroyed that. With me in it. That was very rude.
I don't think. Well, if you can see it, saying I posted this picture. I imagine this is what he looks like, but purple hair.
Okay.
Oh no. Raw. Next
Grab a link
question.
From this?
And like,
Oh,
it's
no.
weird. Is it
An over the
against
shoulder
like? Is it weird that like? Can I be okay with Shell fucking my dad? If I endorse that, is that like weird?
I'm joking. My character isn't like seeking that kind of stuff, like, but
No, I'm just letting you know I'm fine with it if it happens.
I just like making jokes. That is
Shell
a
would
hot
so
man,
tap
though.
that.
He would tap that. He has tapped, I'm sure, and he would tap. I just don't think he's like,
It's not his prime focus.
yeah, it's like, eh. It's really not important.
You guys are gonna do what you want anyway, so I don't know what to answer to that question.
That's
I
kind
can
of
tell
true,
control you,
actually.
you fucking
Do what the fuck
heathens.
you want. Fuck whoever you want.
I give up.
10 episodes from now, Shell walks up. So, how you doing?
Just
out of nowhere.
Have you met Shell?
Not
Yeah.
a single intact bed in all of New York again.
Darwin, I was gonna let you know this before. If you need to make money, you do know up and coming young crafter.
True.
That Gucci bag was gonna maybe sell for like 100,000 or something. I mean, if we could get some materials and get a little bit of luck on our side, could definitely craft something to sell. And you're helping Ryia like become a known factor in the arcane crafting scene, so you know.
That would be amenable to me. I'm guessing we're all just together now.
Mhm.
Yeah, here in the
Do
So,
you inform
we're,
the party about your conversation in your head?
I do. I tell them everything. In fact,
Okay.
um,
Shell, what was the question you had before?
The whole
You
reason
remember?
why the whole reason why we got into this mess was because I was tasked with like getting a team together to go and find this guy. So what did Traces want with Damien?
Oh, what
And
did
why
your
was everything so
corporation want?
redacted?
Yeah.
Yes. Like
yeah.
so much of it was redacted, it was basically unintelligible.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Oh,
ask
well,
you for a theorizing check, but that doesn't exist.
Nar.
Make a knowledge roll. What's your question,
Knowledge.
Ryia?
I was gonna mention to Shell something, but I'll let the roll happen, so maybe Shell can figure it out on his own.
Can I use a lucky point?
I mean, you can.
I'm going to. Let me re-roll, whore.
The
It won't
the
let me.
new rule in D&D 24 is that you can actually use your inspiration to roll any dice. So like that can include damage dice. So like if you got a 1 on a 12, you can re-roll the damage on it.
Yummy.
I don't know if
Interesting.
anyone would, but you know it's possible. Also, D100s also possible.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
So any
Good to
dice,
know.
yeah.
Can I only use one lucky point?
Lucky, I believe requires a reaction for you, but let me
Okay,
double
can-
check because I do need to actually learn the new rules at some point. Lucky.
So I'd be willing, I suppose, to use my heroic inspiration.
When you roll a d20, you can spend 1 luck point to give yourself advantage. That does not say
Oh.
it requires any speed, so you can use any
Advantage.
amount.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it again, and well, if it gives me advantage with the oh no, that would just be the second.
Right,
So
this would
luck
just be the
point,
second
and
one.
then
Mhm.
I do it again at advantage, right? Or is it
Oh,
normal?
are you using a second one?
Yes.
I see.
If I can, because that was my question. If I misunderstood, let me know.
I'll let you like re-roll the second dice. $16? Sticking with the 16?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great. You guys had found during your research that Damien is a researcher of note. He's accomplished some things. He's figured some things out that were beneficial to developments of other future sciences and technologies. They were probably interested in whatever he was doing next. Maybe even not just as knowing something, but just understanding that like every corporation is trying to get a leg up on the other, and this was an avenue.
Okay. Just curious if they potentially knew something. But so he told us everything. So we know that it was like vector tech that he worked with
Mm-hmm.
or research for. Was that one of the people that got back to me for a second interview?
Mm-hmm.
I want to check in on that. If it's been a day, I'll poke in.
They haven't gotten back to you a third time.
What is happening? to my shit. Are they receiving it? Is there a way to find out if they've received the messages?
I mean, it's probably just like going through the business suite, so it's just gonna take some time.
It took no time the first moment, and now it's taking a while. I need it now.
It was
I want
probably
money
an
now.
auto filter.
Give me money. I miss being rich. Sorry.
And the truth come out.
I mean, it was nice to have our own rooms and backup beds. But yeah. Alright. That doesn't really get me any new theories or anything. What were you gonna say, Ryia?
Well, I was thinking, you know, maybe they were looking for Damien, because they already had one of the other assets, which would be you. If they knew about what that orb could do, then, well, no, that doesn't make sense now that I talk it out with you, because you weren't exposed to the orb until that night under the full
Yeah.
moon, so
Well,
so it's not like they knew that you had an affinity before then.
I was
Right?
exposed to it initially when Darwin and I opened the box.
But you were after Damien before that, right?
Yes, yeah, this just happened to be something that was
Okay.
going on also. Like it fell, like we fell into it almost.
Mm-hmm.
And it just happened to be kind of
Going
all woven
through
together.
this, it makes more sense that they actually had some kind of insider secret, some kind of
Mhm.
connection that led them to believe Damien was associated with this research. How that is or how that came to is unknown to you.
Yeah, I was thinking that a little bit because, like, I mentioned the orbs to or the orb singular to the board during that first meeting we had, like, the good meeting.
Mhm.
And, they were being kind of cagey. And,
Yeah.
I think they agreed to, like, give me information if they find out anything, because I had requested it, and I'm like, what the fuck? But, like, that was about it. And then it was just kind of silence until the big shit happened. And, so I'm thinking I'm not supposed to know much about this either if they do know about it.
Guess we'll need more data. Hey guys, can you believe my fucking dad just walked in?
I didn't want to address it. It's kind of interesting.
That's a word for it. Interesting. Like,
I
I'm not
mean,
mad, you know what I mean? I feel like I wanna be. But, like, I realized that you can't, like, I was okay with it before. You know what I mean? So it's... I should be glad. I'm more annoyed than anything else.
Shell takes an awkward, like, step to the side. Not, like, away, but, like, just kind of, like, shuffling in place. This is not something he's got any experience with that he remembers.
Alright, well, whatever. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Anytime. I'm sorry. Dorian would give her a pat on the back, but Shell's just gonna feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's more than I thought you were gonna give me. Thank you. I promise this won't interfere with our work. If anything, maybe it'll make it a little more cohesive. It's just one of those things where it's just like, man, I didn't have a dad before, so now, like, I have to worry about Father's Day! Oh my god! You guys know how awesome it is to not have to call anyone during the holidays?
Yes.
So you know, so you understand me.
Don't even think I've had a Father's Day yet.
So just so you guys know, Father's Day, or also known as Mister's Day, is celebrated on the third Monday of August.
Oh, yeah.
And what time is it now? Or
What
day? Gotcha. All right.
It's what?
All right.
It is Thursday, March the 27th in game.
Okay.
I have some time.
Sometime.
It's like,
So fucking long away.
yeah. Well, that's not like a couple,
Yeah.
4 months, 5 months. That's almost half a year away still.
I think Shell woke up in October, so he hasn't been around a lot of these holidays, honestly.
We've been around for the major ones at the end of the year.
At the end of the year, yeah. I'm talking about all of the months before that.
I see. The next upcoming holiday is Discovery Day, which is April 3rd.
Mhm.
After that, there's the Blue Festival, which is on April 23rd. And Dedication Day on May 18th.
What's the Blue Festival and
Blue
Dedication
Festival is an international holiday to celebrate the adventuring party who liberated the world from the seizures against Illithid.
Oh lord.
Day? Aww,
We were Team Blue.
we were
Because we
Team Blue.
Because we
Aww.
couldn't come up with a better name.
Blue Festival sounds cute, though. I think that's a nice little. I know it's just a color, but I think it's cute.
Yeah,
I-
but
I
it
just
has
remember-
this.
I just have a feeling it's Eiffel 65 playing on loop.
Oh, I just imagine there are
God.
like blue flowers everywhere, blue little cakes, blue cotton candies.
Yes. Dedication
How
Day
nice.
is it's a national holiday for New York again to celebrate those who served their military duties with exceptional reverence for those who have fallen in service.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Not,
Wow.
not as exciting.
That's as impressive as like
Oh.
celebrating an adventuring party to save the world
Man.
from Illithid.
I'm not emotionally tied to that one, so fuck
No, I
that.
don't give a shit though.
Yep.
All right. So what
New
is it that we
holidays. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I'm trying to get back to it.
Yeah, it's okay. I've fallen off course.
It's okay. So he's here. He's here for a reason. How is he supposed to help us? And I'm asking this to Darwin.
That is a very good question.
He's
Did
like
Damien
crying
not
in the
tell you?
bathroom right now. Like how is he supposed to help?
So as far as I know, he's just a trusted friend. I believe Damien used the word friend.
Shell makes a strange face. He wanted us to meet his friend. How is
I-
that supposed to help anything?
That was one of his only contacts that still reached out back to him.
I mean, I
He's
guess.
he said he also requested that I make more money. He called me poor. I guess I called myself poor.
You are poor.
I am
I'm
poor.
poor. What
We're
the
all
hell?
poor now.
Welcome
And my
to the
apartment's
club, Shell.
broken. And he said that Vector Tech might have one of his clones.
All
and
of
that all of his clones, and that the orbs are traceable, but he's not able to help us unless he secures, and by he I mean Damien, secures a body of his own. That way we don't
Okay.
have to keep switching off.
Well, we might have. Well, I say this. I don't think it's much of an in, but it's something. I applied to Vector Tech, so we'll see if we get that second interview. It's something. It's a start. I can't. There's nothing we can do about the body otherwise. I don't think, because infiltrating that is not going to be an easy task without connections.
Tried asking him how we might go about that, and he kind of he wasn't much help in that respect.
Yeah, it would be suicide. Though I'm wondering, what connections does this James guy have? If he's to help Damien, I don't know. If he's Damien's friend, and Damien wanted us to talk to him, maybe like there's something we can work out there. I don't know. Maybe he's got a small company that's not currently being, I don't know, choked to death. Something's happening with your guys' like inflow of jobs. I'm just saying.
So, let's consider for a moment that the nature of Damien's work is very hush-hush, very clandestine.
mhm.
So much so that it takes effort for him to trust us. Whoever did, I can't even fucking. Whoever he is, she gestures out the door where he walked. We have to assume that he's vital to Damien's plans, which means that he's vital to our plans. And maybe if I
Yes.
can just fix up that little relationship here, maybe it'll be smoother for all of us in the long run. Maybe. I have no idea.
Well, he's crying, so he obviously wants it.
Well, I mean, I make men cry. It's not the first time, it won't be the last time.
Make him a coffee and bring him a coffee or something. I don't know.
Do we even have
What
coffee
do you
here?
guys like? This should be coffee. This is an apartment with a kitchen. Darwin, you have coffee, right?
I should have coffee. Also, my parents own a corner store. Also, there's another. I think there's a cafe around the corner that sells a really cool drink. Got sparklers on it.
Yes, that thing is normally quite inexpensive, but with our current budget, very expensive. We cannot do that.
No.
Unless
Ryia
you're
looks at the
suggesting we
coffee.
become a barista.
No.
Ryia looks at the coffee that's available in the apartment and she grimaces and she looks over at Shell and does like a slow shaking her head motion.
It's definitely
Not bad.
instant coffee.
Sip caffeine.
Commoner's coffee?
I'll just eat it at that point.
Right, a spoonful.
Just get it done and over with.
Right?
Just
Oh, what the
go and
fuck?
approach your dad with a spoonful of coffee.
Open up, big guy.
This will cheer
This is
you
going to
up.
be indicative of us trying to repair our relationship. Like swallowing
It's on the
cinnamon
floor.
bark.
It's like the cinnamon challenge, except it's just a bunch of instant coffee grounds.
Really, at that point, just eat the regular coffee grounds. I think my grandma used to do that, and I did a little bit. I liked it. It was crunchy. Yep.
I will make some commoner's coffee as best as I can. Yeah, and I'll make some for everyone so whenever he comes back in, he'll have some.
I drink it like it's cough syrup. Like I'm just disgusted the whole time.
Yeah,
But I
and
know I gotta get it down.
it's not even like alcohol where after the first few sips you're fine with it if it's a shitty quality, it's just you're
I'm suffering
constantly
the whole way
aware.
through.
Yeah.
We'll get used to it because we're all poor now.
Yeah, he has a point. It's just-
Jim's
Sorry,
looks into
Darwin,
the
I don't mean
doorway.
anything against you, it's just I have
Yes.
tastes.
Coming in and wrecking my apartment and then insulting my coffee.
I think you wrecked your apartment, buddy.
You
That
wrecked
bet
your
is your
apartment,
doing.
James looks into the
You nearly
doorway,
crushed my ass.
and he says, "Is now a good time to come in, or are you guys still on that?"
Are you done? Are you
Get back
good?
in here,
I
Jesus
cannot be.
Christ. I have just
It's
come back in
fine,
here and
it's
take
just-
this coffee and be social.
All right. He walks in with a lit cigarette and takes a drag.
Do you have another?
Yeah. He flicks the box at you, and one of them like sticks out for you to grab.
I'll yoink it. Thanks.
And as he closes the box lid, he like does a finger gun at you, and the nail of his finger flicks off to a light.
Oh no, that's hot. Stop saying. I'm not trying to actually do this, but you're gonna like make me fuck this man. I was gonna say this man's dad, but I'm like, no, this isn't Rio. This is Ryia. Twin. Yeah, he'll light it, I guess.
Can
not
I-
in his mouth though, because he's awkward.
Can I do something?
Yeah.
I just want to snuff it. And then look smug about it.
Like as I'm leaning in to like
Yeah.
All right. He takes the cigarette from his mouth and then holds it up to Shell's cigarette to light it that way instead.
Yeah. We'll
See,
just
I made it more sexy
quick.
for you.
God damn it. He flicks the cigarette out the door and says, all right, so we're gonna not talk about this, pointing between you and Ryia, himself and Ryia, going back and forth. We're not gonna talk about this for a little bit.
She nods. She says, we'll have our time. For now, just know that it's more important to me that we can work together. Do you think we can manage that?
He raises an eyebrow and says, you want time?
Look, I'm trying to be very logical about this. Emotionally, I feel like I should hate you. But logically, I know I didn't before you walked in the door. So I can't right now.
Okay, I need a cigarette. And he lights one in the room. He doesn't walk out this time.
Yeah, so let's just one step at a time, please. This is a lot for me.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Oh damn! I knew I would regret not taking Gust as the fucking cantrip, because now I kind of want to create like a little, like, push all the smoke back, but I can't because I didn't take it.
Okay. Fucking
Well, it's
Joker
because
ass.
I distinctly remember being like, I want a cantrip of every element, and I ended up choosing Mold Earth instead of Gust. God damn it.
I've got Sorcerer's Burst, but that'll be painful.
They
Oh
have
boy.
like a all-in-one spell now, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, they do. Which
forget what it's
we
called.
didn't have when I made the character, which is really
No.
annoying because I would have just taken that.
Oh, what? Sorcerer's Burst?
Elementalism.
Yeah,
Oh,
they basically combined Control Fire, Control Water, Mold Earth, all into one spell, and I had to pick 4 cantrips to fucking get that. Well,
I want Elemental.
It's a little bit-
we're in a Sang game. Maybe I can do some research. And
Well,
do something
maybe
about
you
it, who
can pay a
knows?
tutor.
Me pay a tutor. You're talking to a wizard, sweetie. I will
Yeah?
tutor myself.
Oh yeah, true. You are a wizard.
God, that nerd pride. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Toby. I was
Everyone's in
definitely
goblin
joking.
mode tonight.
Yeah, you go tutor yourself. I'm gonna go talk to your dad.
Oh god.
I want a broken bed in the
The
morning,
joke.
Shell.
I
The
see.
joke,
Yeah,
Will.
I see. We have some truth seekers in this
I
party.
see. Oh god, I gotta find that video and post it in the chat.
Oh
Unless
no,
it's,
Nobody knows what
uh,
we're talking about, but now everyone's gonna know what we're talking about.
I wasn't aware that was a background history that was available. Truth seekers.
Yeah. It has it's in the 14 version, unfortunately, but the special feature that it gave to people was to seek the truth or kiss your dad, and that's very nice. It's unrelated. Where's your dad at?
I thought he was smoking in the living room.
Just wanted to hang out with you and me and your dad, you know, just hanging out with the boys.
The truth is great and all, but where's your dad again?
Oh,
Yeah.
like fucking just hanging out, just watching TV.
More specifically,
Touching
those
tips.
luscious lips of his.
Holding hands a little bit.
Yeah, holding your hand, my hand, your dad.
I think that Ryia definitely doesn't have an issue with anyone, like, any of this talk, but I think she would definitely try and use it to her advantage. Just be like, so Shell, I'll hook you up with a date. You just gotta do a favor for me first.
Pathetic walks away.
Knocks on her door later, late in the night. All right, what's the favor? It's like, I knew I'd catch you when you were horny.
It's just when he's drunk.
Yeah. It's really great.
Very loose when he's drunk. Very in quotes. Oh man. Oh right.
He takes like a one long drag and the whole cigarette goes. He flicks it outside.
Yeah, that's honestly quite fair.
So what are we doing?
I was about to ask the same thing. I'm really not sure where to go from here. Well, let's get to know you a little bit. Where do you work? What do you do?
Why is this happening now?
I'm trying to see how you can help us, how we
I
might
think-
help you.
I think what my associate is trying to say is just tell us how you fit into this so that we can know how we can help you.
That. Thank you.
Damien calls me his friend, but it's obvious he just wants to use me for my connections. And that's fine. I can use him for his connections when he gets back to his body. That's the extent of
Or
our
bow
relationship.
relationships.
So it's mutual. You both need each other then.
Need is a strong word.
It would be a lot harder if you had to go through different outlets or something like that.
Well, perhaps for him. Not for me.
What do you need from him? What do you get out of all of this?
Well, before some people decided to interrupt my very cozy living experiences in his nice houses, I had a free place to stay and all the cocaine I could want.
Was
Now I
he
don't
his
have to do
roommate?
that.
Rhea
Oh,
turns
man.
around. Rhea just turns
Yeah.
around.
Zeneca just perks up a little bit. Do you play the piano by any chance?
Yeah, I praise the brow.
I
I see you found my secret stash.
Unintentionally.
And then we
That was a
used
trip.
it. But not in the
whole
way you
thing?
would think.
Oh, okay. Suppository. I see. I understand.
No,
Getting right
we
to
haven't.
the business.
I mean, I haven't considered that, but no, we
Two
used
words.
it on a
Coke
crowd.
moth. Coke moth.
Yes, she can fly, and
You're a golem made out of coke? That's
What?
actually fucking awesome.
A golem? No. Coke moth.
Yeah,
That's pretty
you're a
sweet.
moth made out of coke.
we dust her wings with coke, and she can flutter it around like pixie dust and get
Oh,
people
that's way less
fucked up.
cool.
I think
Well,
it's
I-
like
I did shed
Second.
like all my scales covered in coke too.
That's just unsanitary.
Well,
Who's
fuck
gonna
you,
be
buddy.
sniffing scales.
This is
I'm just gonna be
acceptable.
over here, and she's
Yeah.
gonna like sit down on the couch and pull out her phone and like completely ignore this conversation. She's
You're the one that-
completely disinterested now.
I'm gonna go
You're the
join
one
you.
that interrupted my house, my party house. That was my coke. I feel like you guys all know my
Well,
coke.
It was abandoned.
Everywhere.
The house.
Yeah,
Yeah, that,
It
that
was
coke
a
was
mess.
on every single surface
Yeah.
of that place.
and that was awesome.
You, my friend, have a problem.
They're
At least I
exactly
don't
the
deny
same. This is wild.
Problem is that he doesn't have enough coke right now.
Yeah, right.
I am so sober right now. I could
Going
use
to
a
walk
cigarette,
away.
and he took another cigarette.
Oh man, this dude. What got you to this point, man? Damn.
Depression.
I don't know if we can trust him. It seems like he'd sell us out for a dime bag.
Hopefully
How
not
do you
anymore.
have connections? Are you supporting this habit?
What?
Not judging the habit, just
Me?
asking if you have a job.
No, of course
Yes. So what are your connections for Damien? Like, what can he? And I don't mean offense by this, but what use are you to him?
not. What use are you to him? I feel like these questions are going one way. If we're supposed to be allies,
gonna-
what's with the interrogation?
It's not an interrogation so much as intense curiosity.
Then why don't you answer the same questions? What use are you to us?
I mean, Damien's currently living in our friend's body.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
You know,
what
he
we're
could've
trying to
ran away.
figure out. He could
He
have run away.
decided to be the noble ass and give him his body back.
I think that's a good step towards a healthy relationship.
And now we're gonna see what we can do about getting him a body again. One of his clones or something.
Great.
Just
Tell him to call me when
hoping-
he's done.
Alright,
Don't let
That
the
might
door
be
hit
a
you in
while.
the ass on the way out. Oh.
I guess. Bye. Thanks for the sig.
See ya.
Damien's gonna be very displeased to learn that you've abandoned us. As he comes back to this body.
That sounds like a me problem for later. He walks out.
Hey, hold up.
Seems
Fuck.
Zeneca mutters under her breath. He seems pretty good at that.
Oh, got him.
He just stops at the doorway.
You don't get to walk out again. You made the mistake of coming here.
I didn't really
She,
choose for you to be here.
She flicks him her contact info.
Why
she
did you tell me
says-
this?
Keep in touch. Like I specified before, we have work to do.
Fuck.
She's definitely maneuvering into the bossy daughter kind of trope. It's like, all right, you want to come back into here, that's fine, but mistake or no, this is how it's working from now on.
Does anyone have a 13 or higher insight?
I got a 12, I
One
think.
sec. I think I
No.
might. Hang
Let
on.
me see. Yeah, 12.
Insight word. Where for R2 insight? I have a +3.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I
you
think
got
you
it.
do.
You've got a 13.
You will be able to clock the extreme disappointment as he's saying fuck after Ryia gives him his contact info.
What, did you think you were gonna get out of here unscathed? You opened a door that was closed.
Thought I could get out of here and keep you safe
From what?
from my bosses.
Who are your bosses?
And sit down. It's just get comfortable. I'll make you
Just
another coffee.
Too
let him
late
go for now.
He walks back in and lights 3 cigarettes at the same time.
Dude, one at a time is better. You're just wasting it. Your lungs can only handle so much, idiot.
Pop. Oh no, she wouldn't call him Pop yet. James, I've been doing wet work for W3 for years.
I know.
I can defend myself.
That's my boss.
Of course it is. That's what I was trying to get at. You're not
Now they know
unemployed.
that I've met you.
Oh. Oh, that's why you said fuck.
Couldn't just let me be an ass one more time, could you?
No.
Hmm.
I guess it's not like old times. All right. Well, those are my contacts. I don't suppose you know that Damien's using me to get to Rio.
What?
What? Okay,
Rio's been...
you I'm fine with. I can't do him too!
Rio's been on Wesker's leash for 7-8 years.
So he W3 had both of us the whole time?
I only found out you were there last year. They wouldn't even let me see you.
Yeah, I was on a pretty tight leash.
Yeah,
This is way more trouble than I was anticipating.
It's
he didn't know you were working for him, by the way. Or if he did, he could have fooled me.
So, both twins were working for W3, and neither one knew that the other one was there. He could have been on the other side of a wall for all I knew. Alright, well, neither here nor there.
If it makes you feel any better, which I don't think it will, but I only found out because I saw your name on a file he left out for a second.
So he wasn't even keeping you in the know.
No.
Why? What is with our family?
Does everyone here have a file somewhere? Damn. Waiting for the Zeneca file.
I imagine he was keeping you because you're the actual gold mine.
I think that doesn't sound very strange to Ryia. Like, she's always known that her magic was, like, part of what made her valuable, but also, like, she doesn't think very highly of Rio in terms of, like, his own capabilities. So, she's just like, yeah, that tracks. What is he doing? What kind of work? The last time that we were together, he couldn't exist without me. It was like having a child. So, how is he even taking care of himself?
Well, get this. They're actually using his unluckiness to their benefit. They use him like a double agent.
Okay.
It's crazy. But there's no one else can fuck it up like he does. Like father, like son, I guess.
I'm inclined to agree, but I'll save my judgment for later.
I've had a lot of therapy in the past 20 years. I know what I've done.
Therapy sounds nice.
Yeah,
I
right.
can afford it for once.
That must-
Okay, so what happened to my mother? Do I know that? Like, over the table?
No.
No.
You didn't.
Okay.
You don't know what happened to either parents. At least that's what I have in my notes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had to. Just double checking. Okay, so what does W3... Why do they have such an interest in our family? I can't imagine that anyone else was involved, right?
It's really just you. You're a lucky charm.
Okay, so, what happens next then? So, I'm exposed. Now what?
Well, you ran away, so they'll probably come for you. And if I don't tell them where you are, you know how they work.
Of course. So, the moment you leave, the moment that you leave those doors, this ground becomes unsanctified. So to speak.
I wouldn't even
No longer
bet on
safe.
that much time.
Oh my
Huh?
god. Are you kidding me? We have to leave again? Darwin, pack some fucking clothes.
My apartment.
Yeah, it doesn't feel so good, does it? Third apartment in this fucking game that's gotten trashed or raided or whatever
Yeah.
else.
Then we need to move now. Look, transfer that contact info to an SD chip and get a burner phone or something. We are not done. We are not done discussing this. Am I clear?
You know, it would have been a lot safer just to keep the contact with Damien. But if you insist,
Yeah, I guess-
I owe you that much, so I'll do it.
Well, you'll have to forgive me. I guess for once in my life I wasn't thinking very logically.
Can't really blame you for that.
Whatever Ryia brought with her, she just haphazardly tosses in her masterwork bag.
Throws in like a
Stealing
snow
s-
globe that Darwin had lying around.
Yeah.
This is my night.
Reluctantly tosses the container of instant coffee in there too.
Yeah,
And
what
then
are we? I forgot. I could just load up. This is easy.
Because you guys love that.
Hey, any port in a storm, bucko.
We're taking your clothes.
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Yeah, Ryia just stretches the bag open, goatsy style, and is just like, all right, load it up.
Oh
You're
god.
waiting for that.
Whatever we can take with us that isn't nailed down.
Hey, since we're being serious,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's gonna happen if we see each other again.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
If that'll even happen. I don't know.
She kind of looks at him and she says, tell me something. Are you dangerous?
I could be.
Me too. I really hope it doesn't come to that. I wouldn't say it's a good thing that you showed up, but it's... She kind of flicks her eyes away, it's definitely not a bad thing, so... Clears her throat.
Gonna make him cry again.
Well, I guess there's no point anyway. He's gonna throw you a wrench, Ryia. That was one of my first projects. You can have it.
A wrench?
Yeah.
Is it like a basic wrench, or is it at least like an Arclight spanner or something?
This is a +1 multi-tool.
Oh, fuck yeah! Even at a glance, I can tell the craftsmanship is... Huh. Maybe we have more in common than I thought.
Sell it. Don't sell it. Don't sell it.
No, I'm gonna keep that, yeah.
Yeah, there's
If I can be useful,
It's important.
well, that's about where my gifts are, but whether or not I get to do it again is... Guess it's all up to fate now. Takes a long drag of this cigarette.
I mean, if fate saw fit to put us both through this bullshit, then I mean a broken clock is right at least twice a day, so I'll see you later.
No, you can spin a broken clock to make it right. More than twice a day. And I don't
I'd
know
rather
where I
fix
was
the
going
clock
with
at
that,
that point.
so I'll just leave it at that.
Now, yeah, I'll pretend you said something cool.
got a battery if you need one.
It's just been a stressful day.
He doesn't say anything, but he flicks you the box of cigarettes. Does he say that?
I catch it and I feel like, never too late to start. And she pockets them.
Everyone starts smoking inside Darwin's home.
Zenika's just slightly flapping her wings to keep the smoke away from her.
Okay, that's good actually. Get the air whatever.
This is his opposite hand from his other the lighter hand, and he does the trick that you just did to snap his finger and produce flame to light the cigarette this time. Oh no, wait. Hold on, 1 second. Let me look at the... Oh, he can't cast produce flame. I guess it's gonna be Firebolt.
Am I inside of this room in my apartment?
Dude, you're
I
fun as
mean-
fuck anyway.
In the middle of July?
In this economy, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Steamed hams.
With that, does anyone have anything they'd like to do? Real quick.
Real quick. What are the basic mechanics behind magical signatures? So if I cast a spell here, they would be able to maybe detect my magical signature, but would my magical signature be like trailing off of me as I walk away?
So, you're like half right. A magical signature is very much like, penning a signature. It's more like a thumbprint than anything. So you actually have to try and make the magical signature to like fulfill contracts and stuff. But if someone's been around you, they could they could detect the presence, quote unquote, of like a familiar aura of that kind of magic. Like, oh, maybe this person was here to cast the spell, because they could feel around. If they're more familiar with you, this is easier. But it's not like anyone looking for you would just be able to, oh, this person cast a spell, this was firebolt, like, unless they were like high-level detectives, like they'd have to cast spells and arcana that shit out themselves too.
Okay, so they would basically know that I was here, is all they'd be able to know.
Not even you specifically, but they might be able to deduce it with enough like investigation. But they could see if a spell was cast, like in the general area, and if it's more recent, like around where it's cast and like the trajectories and stuff. That all kind of fades away as more time goes on, and it just kind of becomes like in the air.
While everyone else is packing up whatever they want to take with them, in that case, I think I'd like to ritual cast Illusory Script and just leave a little note that would be visible to any W3 employee, and say something like, sorry, but just a little too slow this time.
Any W3 employee?
Because it says I have to designate who could see it.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Cool.
The only part I am gonna stickler about is that I believe that costs money.
Damn it, I hate that
yes.
these don't show the
material
components.
cost? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it did,
okay,
and
how
then
much?
I don't know why, or maybe it changed or something, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Illusory Script uses 10 gold, which would be 1,000 credits.
Can I subtract that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, then I'll do that if you will allow it.
Great.
If you're not if you're not taunting the corpos, then what are you doing?
I understand. Or shooting the box that they're talking out of.
Yeah, like Shell and Ryia are definitely kind of similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's almost like
I like it.
Step siblings, kind of.
That would be crazy.
Siblings.
That would be something else.
I'm gonna have us go on break. We're gonna take some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, and we're back.
Hi.
Oh.
So, Ryia, your dad's here. He has smoked a lot. And you guys are packing up. What do you guys want to do? This is your second apartment that's being destroyed. Third, if you count party pets.
We gotta... I don't know, we can go to the office for now.
We go to the office, are they going to destroy that too?
They might, but at least the office is insured, right?
Well, her dad doesn't... Sorry, James doesn't know where the office is, so...
True.
It
But
might be fine. Oh, but this is your apartment.
This is my apartment, yeah.
Yes, we're gonna have to go find a hotel. Let's just find a hotel.
I'm gonna uninvite myself.
Yes, please.
Sure, Damien will reach out next time he's in control.
Yeah. That's for the best.
Stay alive out there.
You too, Slugger. That felt weird.
Oh,
That felt
yeah,
weird.
it sounded weird.
We're gonna
I'm sorry
workshop
about
that.
Fuck.
I don't even like understand family dynamics personally, but that felt weird to me.
You know, I wasn't upset before, but now I can feel it rising.
You're fucking it up, pal. You're fucking it up. God.
See you next time then.
I'm just not gonna say anything anymore. He lights another cigarette. Still not done with the first 3.
It's probably for the best.
He's just hotboxing at this point.
It's true.
Zenika's still flapping her wing, like just the tips of her wings, just to keep enough of the smoke away from her.
How much time do you think we have? Knowing W3, you work for them, right?
Yeah, not long. They would have already been in transit the moment they received the data, so they're already on their way here.
Alright, then let's go. We're treating it like...
You probably have a few
Like we
extra
did it
minutes
before.
since you're in Barksville. They wouldn't expect that. But now they'll expect anything.
Shit. Man, what if we just leave the city?
It's hard. You won't get very far.
Maybe not, but... I don't know.
If we're being chased by a corpo,
2 corporations at this point. Traces and W3.
would
What the fuck is... I'm not...
Me.
No, I'm not. Nope.
It's a whole thing. I wouldn't even know how to describe it anyway, so you're fine.
Alright.
I'd rather you not have any of that. You know what? Fuck Traces. No, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
fuck
do
Traces.
that. That'd be fuck W3 too, though. I'm not loyal to your brand, mister.
W3 is the greatest company that ever existed, and you should try out their new internet browser service.
he speaks directly into the microphone in his collar. I love this company. My
Jesus
job
Christ,
is the greatest.
You're really
job
low,
ever.
aren't you? Very low on that rung, baby.
Yeah. I'm only Rio's manager, so I don't have much power.
Wait, you're my manager?
Not your manager, your brother.
Oh. Right. Their names sound similar except for that
Yeah.
last letter.
Yep.
That's on me.
Wait,
Still
get
wild.
going.
Okay, well, let's get this going here.
He leaves awkwardly.
It's just
Bye.
silent, and he just like backs out of the room
Yeah.
and just leaves.
I mean,
Um,
Ryia doesn't want it to end awkwardly, so she'll say, like, a one-liner, like, catch you next time, or something like that. As long as he doesn't try the fucking slugger shit again.
he thinks about it and then he catches himself before he speaks and he's like, nope. Yeah. And then he leaves.
Eh. Alrighty, let's go.
Everyone,
Yeah, out.
Everyone has what's everyone, you know what, everyone make me a perception check.
Yeah, alright.
Favorite kind of checks.
Make us at disadvantage, right?
You do.
Yes. Oh my god. A
Um,
17.
Perhaps
bad.
it's because Ryia is shoveling everything shoveling truly the entire apartment into her bag. Shell and Zeneca, you peek out the door for just a moment longer, just to see how James got here and how he's leaving. As he gets to the street, he pulls something out of his pocket that he throws onto the street that becomes a bike, and then he rides out. The bike is silent.
Oh, cool.
That's
Fancy.
cool.
And what one?
Is it like a motorbike or is it like a bicycle?
Like an e-bike.
It's like a
It's a pocket bike.
motorcycle, but electric.
Okay.
And foldable, apparently.
Like Death
More
Or
Stranding.
Capsule Corp stuff?
Condensable.
Capsule Corp?
Sort of in the way that like my Warhammer fits on my back, but when I take it out, it's like a
Shell
Warhammer.
might have more
Oh.
experience with this, being from the Corp. At least between you two. Shell, can you make me an Arcana?
Yeah. Oh. It's a +0. I'm gonna do so bad. I did okay.
This is artificery. This is keeping small things, keeping big things in small places, keeping things portable. This is magic.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Yeah. I'll pocket that info, I guess. Just think it's neat. Let's find a hotel.
All right. Where are you guys going for this hotel?
Out of Barksville.
I will bring you to the map.
I'm assuming I'm paying for this one.
I can help split it with you. It's not a big deal.
How much money does
No, it's okay. I still have money from Mr. Bottom.
Oh yeah, then yes. If you are the richest one, then you must pay. It is tradition.
Shitty tradition, but okay. Should have taken that vacation when he told her to.
There. Where should we go? What's the Blacklight District?
It's for sex.
Oh.
I was gonna say, is it a Ranger's Paradise?
It's for sex.
But why is it black?
Because some things only come out under the black light.
Oh god.
That's
Oh,
their
God. Oh.
That's their motto.
Oh,
And cum is not spelled C-O-M-E.
of course not. You'd think the sex district would not want to be under the black light.
Actually, if
Constantly lit
it's
up.
just everywhere,
right.
it might just look like a rave. You know?
Graffiti.
Yeah, it might
It's just like it's a very well lit district, but not in
It's
the way
like-
that you might think.
Yeah,
And not
it's
in the
like
way that you want to be anywhere near.
precisely.
Could we go to West Side maybe, opposite of the W3 monument or whatever? I don't have
know,
a specific
I'm-
idea
I'm-
in mind.
I'm
for
sure.
it.
I'm sure we could find one of the fairly decent chain.
What?
Fairly decent.
The
the name of the
you
hotel
guys
we
were at
stayed at last
before?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, what did you say, Seg?
I was just explaining fairly decent hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we able to find one on West Side somewhere?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
fairly
cool.
decent.
Awesome.
You guys can find those everywhere.
Awesome.
They're like a
yes.
Hojo's.
I don't know what that is. That's a scientist
How-
from FF7.
Hey,
Hojo's Howard Johnson. Do you guys not have Howard Johnsons down there? You should
We
have
don't.
Howard Johnson.
We just call them
I
Howard
really like-
Johnsons.
Oh, we call them Hojo's up here.
Is that like a Best Western?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. It's like a travel lodge, if that.
Actually, yeah,
Oh.
that's more true. Best Western's a little better.
Yeah.
That's true. So you're going to West Side? Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah,
West
to the
Side.
west side.
It is. going to be a price, depending on how many rooms you get.
1 room, 2 beds.
1 room,
Yeah.
2 beds. Okay. It's gonna be 200.
It's fine.
Oh,
I say it's
shit,
I'm
easy is
paying.
fine. You're not
I'm
paying.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's habit. It's such a habit.
It's fine.
It's not fine. Nothing's fine anymore. This sucks.
Zeneca grumbles, but she
Spiraling.
pays.
It's that's not the usual price. It's because you're coming in so late. It's like a
Premium surcharge.
yeah, exactly.
I see.
It's like the time of night where like people are getting out of clubs to find places to go. You know, so that
Oh,
premium
yeah.
surcharge.
Don't they have love motels for that?
Yeah, in the Blacklight District.
That's
I mean,
not
you guys
so-
went to the Synod before. In the Session 0. It's over
Is
there.
that where the trash pile is?
That's on the other side of the wall of the Blacklight District. So if you see that colorful wall on the left side of the Blacklight District, that
Uh-huh.
that is an actual like built wall with a bunch of billboards and signs and holograms playing commercials all the time. The heap is the
Oh.
recycling district and like the trash pile.
I see. Oh, it's an actual wall. Okay, I thought it was just like some sort of.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
colorful
it's-
border.
Yeah, it's a little different design than the normal border. The normal borders are a little brighter.
That's a cool concept, though. I like that.
I do like that.
Yeah.
The details.
All right.
I put them in.
I think Darwin should sleep first. Or
I-
he shouldn't.
Agree.
You look like dog shit.
The trick is, I feel like dog shit.
So, Darwin, I'm just gonna let you know this for exhaustion because
Uh-huh.
we don't usually play with it too much. Exhaustion recovers 1 level a day for every successful long rest. So even if you decide to like sleep in and get like 16 hours of sleep, you will still only recover 1 exhaustion for that day.
Okay, that's fine. That's better than having
Mhm.
re-exhaustion.
I also must mention this because I was reading up on items when I was putting in the potions. I wanted to put in the scrolls as well. You actually can't use any scrolls, spell scrolls, unless they're in your spellcasting list.
Interesting.
Which
That
is
sucks.
crazy. Yeah.
Good to know.
Because it literally says like it looks like gibberish to you or something like that, something to that effect.
We hate
Okay,
it. There, I said it. I
Yeah.
couldn't keep it in.
It's very true. So I might change those rules up, but we'll see.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I just think it's a shame because if you play like a mostly martial like party, then it's like spells just are never a thing.
Yeah, I understand why the rule is there because it's like,
Me too,
oh, it's
yeah.
arcane and it's symbols and shit, and you may not know how to read it, but like, it's D&D. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
fucking-
magic.
fucking
Like,
magic
let
game,
people
fucking-
play with it.
it's a fucking magic game thing.
Yeah. So I might do something. I might do a homebrew rule about it, but for the
Okay.
time being, I'm making the exception for the lesser restoration scrolls you bought because you bought them before
Oh, yeah.
I found that out.
Okay, cool.
Otherwise, everything right now is going to play with that rule until otherwise.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Maybe we could like say that it was dummied down for consumers to use because it was sold. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I got to think about it. I got to look at it and see what I can do.
Okay.
Concept easy, but
Yeah.
I have to make it make sense in the lore, and
Yeah.
that's my job. So I'll figure it out.
That's
If I can't,
fair.
I'll let you know.
I'll stay up with Ryia this time, I think. Wait, no, that was last time. I'll stay up with Zeneca. Wait, no, Zeneca should sleep too. Zeneca didn't sleep first, so yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
with Ryia this time. I know you're
Huh?
nocturnal, but
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to sleep, but like, I figured-
No, Zeneca will just cocoon herself in her wings and like pass out.
So you're all sleeping?
no, I'm taking a shift.
Oh, okay.
After
So then-
Darwin's gravity episode, I'm paranoid about Darwin's bullshit.
I see.
So then, Shell alone or Ryia and Shell first?
It's up to you. You can stay up if you want.
Yeah, I'll stay up too. Why not? For the first shift.
All right.
Didn't mean to ping. I just like looking at the mouse and go grab.
All good. Zeneca stays up. Right?
No, Zeneca
No.
sleeps.
Staying up?
Zeneca
Zeneca
sleeps.
sleeps.
Yeah, it's Shell and Ryia that's up, and Zeneca and Darwin are sleeping right now.
Oh, okay. I had it mixed up. That's where I was. Okay. Okay.
It's
okay. All right. All right. Zeneca and Darwin, the both of you pass out, and have a successful long rest. Darwin, you recover 1 stage of exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
Now, your attack rolls and saving throws are no longer at disadvantage. All of your skill checks, however, still are.
And you're still slow?
And he is still half speed, yes.
Yeah. I'm with that. I'm a sleepy boy.
So tired. Zeneca, you wake up to a notice, like just like a message ping that you received. Not enough to give you an alarm, but enough for you to like see a push notification on your phone. Let's say there is an update on one of the forums that you were scrolling that someone keeps trying to post about a thing coming down from the sky, but it's getting deleted.
We need to get outside.
Did it give any sort of? Okay. The post keeps getting deleted.
Yeah.
Can I find the get the username
No.
of the OP?
So, like, you know how on Reddit when a post is deleted, you still see the post? It just says this post was removed by like a mod or something like that. Is it like that, or is it like the whole thing is just gone?
It's like the post never existed.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
It's getting covered the fuck up.
And deleted.
Okay.
Is this in the transitionary phase when everyone's awake, or is this like Zeneca waking
This is when
before
Zeneca and Darwin woke up. I don't know if Ryia and Shell like immediately go to bed, but like, you know, she would do her morning ritual, and that's when she would find out.
Okay. Zeneca would pass her phone to Darwin and say, "Hey, there seems to be a post that keeps getting deleted. Can you, I don't know, hack into it and see if you can find the metadata and see if you can find the original poster?"
You want me to hack into the internet?
Yes. Specifically this page. I believe in you.
I can definitely try, but is this what is this post? Where is this forum located?
Or
Yeah.
it's-
Like what? Like is there a specific company that
It's
hosts
Nedit.
it or backs it? It's Nedit.
it's what?
Because
Nedit.
if it's backed
Like
by
Reddit,
a
but
corpo,
the net.
Oh, I was saying Ned. Like NED.
It's like Reddit with a net.
Yes, there we go.
I wasn't confused.
I heard net. So I'm like net it.
oh man,
I think at this
You
point
were saying it with
also
ease. Anyways,
Running
getting
backwards is
tucked
really
into
cool.
bed but still awake, so I
Sure.
want to be awake for the combo.
Is this something possible? Because there's obviously something going on, and it keeps getting covered up. I'm just curious if we need to potentially talk to the original poster to get more information. Talking
Yeah.
about something coming down from the sky. I'm not sure if it's another orb or one of the original orbs, or who knows? It could be Nyx for all I know.
No, I could definitely try. My concern before I do this is that it keeps getting deleted very quickly, and we might want to think about who is the person or who are the people, what is the entity behind this quick and decisive moderation.
Might be a program being run that automatically deletes anything mentioning anything about this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whoever's in the conversation can make a knowledge roll.
I'll make an odds roll, yeah! I'm not
Could be
gonna.
knowledge.
I got a
Knowledge
plus
is
0,
power.
baby. This is flat.
Darwin, remember yours is a disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't. Damn it.
Ryia, can you reroll, please?
I'm still pretty smart.
Dilly D's.
Can I do something that I haven't done yet?
Possibly.
Can I touch myself and cast guidance?
Oh shit, you have that spell?
I so do.
Yeah.
Cool.
So when you make a skill check, you should be able to click on a skill and also click on the dice in the middle to add the d4 automatically into it before you roll. That
on the
should be
dice in the
possible.
What dice in the middle?
So you know that d20 dice icon
Oops,
that's
didn't
just
mean to
in
do
the
that,
middle
sorry.
bottom of the screen?
Yes. Yes.
If you click on it, it should give you a tray. So it should give you all 6
I
dice.
see.
And then if
Yeah.
you click the d4 once, it should just load up like it says 1 dice. So if you
I
have
see.
that 1 dice and then click the skill, it should automatically add the d4 to your roll. It should.
Okay. One moment.
Live
I believe I
testing.
understand. Okay. Let me get back into the game. Okay. So, dice. Load it up. Fucking knowledge. Load it up. Oh. Hey.
Did
Oh,
roll-
it did it, just separately.
No, that was mine.
Oh.
It
Oh,
didn't
okay.
roll the d4.
No.
Okay. Can you roll the d4, please? Damn it.
That's not what
The
don't know
good
why.
knowledge roll.
I know.
You were
But that
fucking
was
set at
mine.
least.
Unfortunately, that was mine.
Oh, that's fine. 26, not bad.
12,
It's okay.
21 with disadvantage? What the fuck? And 6.
I don't know. It's a good job.
Okay. Entities around concealing information, having propaganda. This is the net. So, immediately, like W3 comes to mind, they control the internet for all it's worth, right? But also, if anyone's controlling information, that is usually a sect of Ed Network to do. So, if Megacorps are behind this, those are the 2 likely suspects. There could also just be, like you guys said, a filter on the forum. Though, usually when there is, the message just wouldn't go through in the first place. Zeneca was receiving that a message was going through and then deleted because it disappeared, right? So that's less likely. A third option is that some private entity is removing these messages, like a forum mod or something. Why they would do this? Who knows?
Maybe we should take a trip. I know I kind of joked about it. Dryly, mind, but about leaving the city, but it might not hurt to get a look ourselves. To kind of pay attention. Not a lot of people do. Well, thoughts? Hello?
All right.
Uh,
Well then.
I
Am
couldn't hear what you said.
Am
Shaw,
I
I'm
able
sorry.
to find like the original poster then if I'm able to like track where this post is coming from.
You haven't done any hacking. Would you
Ye-
like to try?
I would like to try if it's possible.
You can always try. Go ahead and make your coding check.
Do.
I'm sorry, I need that at disadvantage.
Oh,
Remember, everything is at disadvantage for all your skills right now.
how do I do that? 'Cause
When you
Because mine's an action.
Yours is an
Coding
action?
is an action. Coding is an action for
It should
me,
be on
yeah.
your skill list. I give it to everyone.
Uh,
Knowledge is a custom skill, so it's not alphabetized. It should be at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I have knowledge. I also have technology. I don't know.
Yes,
Which
that's a
one?
skill.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll technology
Yes.
or knowledge? Okay. My coding is
There we go.
an action.
Did I make that button for you? Why would I
Yeah.
make the coding an action? Because
And I have.
your programs are automatically set to do whatever they need to when you click them. So I don't see a point to creating coding as an action. If anything, it should be another skill button for you. But you have technology.
I think because coding sometimes I'll like hack into people's things, so it's added as an attack.
Interesting.
But
Okay. Interesting. We can. Man, I deleted it. There's no way you can do that at disadvantage. There's no right-click option for that.
when you
oh, I
when
can. Yeah, use with disadvantage. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, great.
Oh,
There we go.
I think I rolled the same thing.
Yeah. Finding this person is a bit more difficult than you originally thought, which either means you're working with someone who's very skilled or someone who has a lot of money. Who hired someone who's very skilled. Or maybe they have a team or something, but it's more difficult than you're finding.
I was unable to find this person who's making these posts.
Damn. Then we might need to check it out for ourselves.
Not
Might
having
be
the other
pretty
choice.
easy, right? It just something's falling from the sky. They presumably might be inside of the city. We just need to go outside and look up.
We just need to see the moon, I think, to
It's actually-
study it.
Technically not true, because you guys are on the plaza level. So if you look up, what's above you is actually the entire plate structure of the
Sky layer.
echelon level.
Hmm.
And what you're actually seeing is not like the technology that's holding it in place, but a bunch of screens that are showing the sky.
Have you ever seen Altered Carbon, Will?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh. Okay.
I wish I could comply. I wish I could
It's
confirm.
literally what you described. It's like
Yeah.
neon lights everywhere from billboards and signs, and above you is more structure, and the only people who have access to the sky are the elitist of the elite kind of thing.
I can see like the real sky-ish.
Oh,
I
well,
think that-
you're not seeing, but you're not seeing like the plate. You're seeing giant tablets that are projecting the sky. So they could be playing anything on those.
Cool.
So like when you look up, you do see a sky. It's just on a screen.
It's just fake.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Is it
completely
the real
fake.
sky, or is it just like? Oh no, it probably isn't if they're covering it up.
It's-
Hell no.
Yeah, you assume it's the real sky because nobody has ever questioned it. But like
Yeah.
the
I'm gonna
the
be
whole
smart.
idea of knowing that it's projected is that like you see these pillarvators going through the screens first off, like those are obvious indicators, but every so often you'll also see like straight lines that are just like cutting through in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Just
Like
like,
the
the
edges of
normal
the screen.
sky.
Exactly.
Maybe let's take our rest. Or
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out if we should leave the city
Mm.
to take a look or not. And if so, if we should do that before or after I rest, because it sounds like it's just now happening.
So, just to apologies to interrupt, going back to that same point about the sky, the same is true when you look up at the echelon level. The only time it's different is when you're on the sky layer. When you look up then, that's when you see a hexagon-shaped dome with the like very slightly blue tinged force field that's holding everything together. And past that is the real sky. So that one is not a projection.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Don't know if we should go to the sky layer or not. It would be easiest, I guess, because we just go up, but we've also got two corporations on our asses. So what are your thoughts?
How would we drive out? Well, so presumably, if we wanted to look at like the actual sky, we need to go back out into the.
Yeah, that's the rough part.
We need to.
I mean, I
retrieve-
have that car at that place, but I don't know if it's been at the parking garage, rather. But I'm not sure if it's been seized or not yet.
Yeah. That was gonna be my point. Is that we don't. I don't know if we still have a car.
We can go and check, or I can. I'm pretty decent at being stealthy. That's kind of part of my job, and also I believe I've got invisible. No, I don't have invisibility yet, but I do have darkness. That's something, I guess. I had planned on getting invisibility when it was time. Still, I'm decent at it. I don't know. This is. I want your input.
That seems like a good plan. Because otherwise, how else would we go out there unless
Yeah.
we hire
We-
that person again, who, if I
We
recall
could.
correctly, doesn't want anything to do with this, or we hoof it, which is even less desirable.
All we need to do is get past the city, like to get out of it. So we don't even have to go too far out. If things are happening up there, I want to see what's going on. It might be an orb. You're right.
No matter what, we need information, so I think the quickest way to do that is to be there. So, I agree with
Alright.
Shell.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think that's
My
a
next
pretty good connection.
question is tonight or tomorrow morning.
Maybe wait until we're all completely rested
Okay.
tomorrow morning.
Then
3
I'm
days
going
for
to
me.
bed. In 3 days.
Tomorrow morning it is. Before we call it a night, thing, would I be able to find some more ingredients to make another healing potion?
yeah, that's easy
Cool.
enough.
How much did the ingredients cost?
$12.50.
$12.50. And how much was it sold for? Or like the potion once I completed, how much could I sell it for it?
$2,500.
Right.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So minus $12.50. Cool. And then Arcana?
Are you crafting right now?
Can
Oh
I?
yeah, while I'm sleeping. Well, wait, no, this is your time to sleep.
That's
You-
that's why
yeah,
I
you-
was
be
asking.
able to rest.
Oh wait, I thought that another day had already arrived.
No, we were waiting on. This was like in between shifts, basically. which is-
I'll buy the ingredients then, but I won't use them.
Okay. So you guys will have the long rest then. It is officially now middle of the day,
Yeah, good rest.
and it is Friday.
Okay. Did I get a burner phone? Does anybody know if I got, or not a burner phone, but like another phone or like
I don't think you ever picked
phone
up.
service? Okay, so I'm gonna do that first
Not
because
a bad
wait.
idea.
Wait,
What?
are you using the same phone you used to register? Oh yeah, I think that is the same phone. So yeah, I don't think you got a burner phone.
Okay, I don't need a burner. I think I need a new plan, like a new SIM kind of thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go and do that because my phone is perfectly fine, but I just don't have service. And then I think I would like to be on call with everyone when I go and sneak and get that car. Just in case they're staking the place out, I don't want anybody else to kind of get caught up. You guys can come if you want, but I'd be worried about that. And also, over the table, I don't think he prefers having people straggle along when he's being sneaky, if that makes sense, because of work shit.
Okay.
Lone wolf.
You can come though. I'm just giving like in character reasons why he'd be like.
You know, Shell, if you ever need to bring an ally along, I could just jump in my bag and you could attach it to your hip.
Oh. How long are you okay for in there?
10 hours.
Oh. Not a bad idea, I guess. Jump in.
Okay. Whew.
I got my Gucci.
Okay. I will note it's
Yeah.
Friday.
Yes.
Rio, you have a date today.
Oh shit. I
At
knew that
5
was gonna
PM.
come creeping up at some point. Okay, so
you-
Rio will not be joining you guys.
You have a high enough intelligence that I am inclined to remind you.
I appreciate that.
Because I feel like
thank God.
Rio would remember.
Yeah,
would.
maybe text her and see if you can't reschedule it for earlier today.
I don't think Rio would have even agreed to the day. You know what I mean? She would have said, like, I have something to do that day.
What?
But she agreed to Penny. Are you talking about?
Well, like, because Rhea already agreed to Penny when we were discussing today or tomorrow, she would not have said tomorrow because she has something to do that day.
Oh,
which is the day of the
okay.
date.
So it would
Oh, okay,
probably
I
be
misunderstood.
tonight
Okay.
that we find the car instead. So no sleep. Is that what we're saying? Just so I
Um,
understand.
Okay, quick question. How is anyone impressing upon Rhea the seriousness or like the we have to do this now kind of suddenness? Because she's just gonna say, like, you guys can go. Like, you don't need me
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
If she wants to say, like, they're not gonna push, like, Shell himself would prefer to go alone. I, the player, don't give a shit. Y'all can come with.
Okay. Let's go ahead and say that we didn't come up with the Rhea in a bag idea yet. We'll use that in the future, and Shell can
Okay.
go by himself.
Okay.
Okay.
What about Zeneca and Darwin? T2 wanna come?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Okay, because I'm not gonna like push you into not coming, but like I think when it comes time to go into the parking garage, she'll have you wait outside.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we should split the party right now.
Yeah, not too split at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Darwin would come along, but wouldn't go into the garage.
Okay.
Well, should Ryia be alone with the V3 hot on her tail?
I've been alone for 15 years.
Thought it was 20.
Well, 20 since Dad left.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then Rio fucked off, and I finally had peace. I hope you guys never have to meet my robot fucking younger brother.
Robot?
What
By like a
sentence.
minute. By like a minute.
robot. What is that? Robot for a minute?
No, I mean, I'm the older one by a minute, and my brother fucks robots.
Oh,
Hope that helps.
what's
Raises more questions.
You
What's
guys have
wrong
never
with
heard
that?
of a robosexual?
I
What year is that? I'm speaking
I've got
in game.
cards,
Like,
yes.
what year is this in the year of York again, our lord, where people haven't heard of robosexuals?
I think the look that Shell personally is giving you right now is that he doesn't really care what people are into, and he's just watching you spill the beans on your brother.
I'm just hoping you guys never have to meet them. Thank God Dad was normal. Ish. Fucking cocaine party house, are you shitting me?
Let the
He's
men
great.
live.
This is great at piano.
Alright. On to business then, I guess. I will jot down your number. Wait, no, I don't need to. Zeneca and Darwin have her number.
Apologies. As you had like gone over that note in your head, Ryia,
Yeah, sure.
it's interesting that cocaine house. He talked about that as if it was the truth, but he was definitely hiding the truth from you until you gave him your info. So maybe that was just his cover up or whatever, just to make you believe he was a piece of shit.
It really did seem like it's not lost on Ryia that it all seemed extremely heavy-handed. Like,
Mhm.
it was like he's
Yeah.
out of a fucking sitcom. You know what I mean? And that's not lost on her. So, I don't think she is, like, on edge or on guard, but she's also just like, you're not slick. Like, I'm smarter than you are. Like, I don't know.
Ooh.
Just mental note
Rushing.
for something to discuss with James.
It's just like another puzzle piece clicked that you had. It was on the side, and then you found where it goes on the main piece.
I think that after having this realization, Rhea's very, very relieved that maybe he's not like Rio. You know what I mean? Maybe he's a little more competent than she's giving him credit for. And I think that probably gives her the first genuine smile about the whole situation ever since he walked in.
That's good.
I mean, she'd rather her dad be conniving and cunning than like a fucking deadbeat and like a drug addict, so... Because Ryia is cunning, you know what I mean? And when you can recognize that in someone else that you respect, it's...
Yeah, game recognizes
I
game.
don't know. Yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright.
So what's happening? What is
Garage.
the official plan?
I was waiting for your scene to end. I didn't want to interrupt, but we're heading toward the garage.
We, as in 3 of you.
Yes.
Okay, great. Ryia, I assume you're going to be preparing for the date. That's like your day, right?
I will, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Did you want to roleplay that out?
I did, but maybe not this session, if that's fine.
Yeah, we'll do it next. And Shell, Zeneca, Darwin, you guys are going over to the garage. It is at this time I must roll your fate.
Yeah, do it. Fine.
This may require a second dice roll.
Okay.
It
Oh.
do.
I don't know what these numbers mean. I don't know if good is low or... I almost said tall.
I don't even know what numbers are.
I don't know what numbers mean.
You meet. You go over to the garage, and you don't really have to meet with anyone. You just pass through because you have the key to the one you're renting. And as you're opening yours up, someone is running over to you. It looks like one of the employees. They have their uniform shirt on. Your car is still there in the garage.
Oh, good. Both of them
They-
or just one?
What do you mean?
Oh,
both?
wait, no, the other one isn't there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? The employee catches up with you and says, "Hey, oh god,
Yes. Oh my god. Just breathe, dude.
Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Don't slouch like that, it's gonna make it worse. Idiot. Stand up.
Okay. I'm good.
Need to do some cardio. dude.
He just keeps dancing. He eventually calms down and lets you know, hey, some people were looking for you. They found
yeah?
out
What
you
did
have
they
a
look for?
garage here, but I told them that they had wrong info, so you gotta do something about that, because next time they probably will just open shit up.
Why did you do that, out of curiosity?
Well, that's your shit.
It is my ship, but you don't have loyalty to me. But thank you. Do you know what they looked like? Just
They were
dudes
wearing
in suits?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, that's what I figured. Well, I appreciate it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm gone.
Great. You know, you don't get any reimbursements for any days remaining.
Yes, I understand. It's not even my issue anymore.
It's fine. Anyway, fuck those corpo scum. I'm gonna go back to work.
Yeah, you have a good one, thank you.
All right. He walks
Go get
the
my car.
slowest walk back over to his office.
Do you need a ride? I feel like it would be faster for you just to hop in this car.
No, I'm just gonna take in the scenery. The scenery
You know,
is garages.
With how
I think he
heavy
wants
you
a
were
tip.
breathing, it might be good.
Tip him.
I'm not tipping him. I'll tip him. I'll tip him 100. I'm poor.
Are you paying
Thanks.
for another month? What?
No, I don't know. I'm just take it and let this interaction be over. It's too late to go back now.
All right. Weirdo.
I was gonna say you can take the rat out of the corpo, but you can't take the corpo out of the rat, but I guess I am wrong.
Yeah, I just go get my car and come back down and pick up the others. And
Yeah. As you come out of the garage and come out of your a car to close it, you see inside the garage there is a thing that wasn't there before. Underneath where your car was, there's a little business card that says Howard.
This guy.
go get that fucking business card.
Ooh.
It's like, what the fuck? Okay. I'll
not
pocket
just-
it. Huh?
It's not just me now.
Yeah, maybe I might ask Damien about this sometime. Who fucking knows? He seems smart. Yeah, I'll grab the card and head and grab the others.
Great. You pick up the other two, and where do you go while you wait for Ryia to get back from her date?
I get my phone situated, I guess.
Okay. You get a new
That's
sim.
part
That's
of
gonna
it.
be 100 credits.
That's fine.
Great. New plan
Alright.
initiated. It's like moved on from the service of, oh my god, how much am I gonna microtransaction this? So like you don't even pay for like minutes or texts anymore. That's just like stuff you expect. But
Mhm.
phone companies are now like unlimited unlocks of your phone.
Oh my god. Is that
Truly
per hour
devilish.
kind of thing?
What?
Yeah.
Truly devilish. Like if you only have a $50 plan, you can only like unlock your phone 10 times an hour or something.
Yeah,
Holy
Spotify
shit.
skips per hour method. Fucking
You get
annoying.
15 minutes of song and then 3 hours of ads.
Yeah, I got like the same ad 2 times in a row the
Oh,
other day. It was crazy.
Oh, you wish it was separate. You just get both of them at the same time.
No, like talking over each other or like one after the other. Because if it's 2 at once, it's more efficient.
Yeah.
Okay. Get my phone situated. I get Rhea's number from one of their phones. I don't know who. Well, shit.
What do you
We're
guys like
gonna
to do
go
for the
and
day?
see the moon, but like, I don't. Was Ryia intending on staying out of that too, in favor of the date?
If there's anything going on the same day, unless someone's trying to impress upon Ryia the importance of it, she is not sacrificing her date for anything.
Well, we don't really know the importance of it, I don't think. Just that it's currently being covered up. The moon is doing fucky shit, and we know that the orbs are shards of whatever lived in the moon. So, do with that information what you will. I feel it's urgent, but you may not, and that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think Ryia does. I think that, more than anyone else here, she has the least reason to even still be here. She's still here because, like, we're all kind of outcasts and it would help to stick together. And another big reason why she's here is because this feels like a D&D party and she's a secret nerd.
Yeah.
So I'm going to double down and say she's going to the date.
Okay, that's fine. In that
Yeah.
case, do you guys have anything else you would like to do? Because my intention is to go outside.
Yeah, other than just checking in with the office and checking in with her family, I think Zenika's along for the ride.
And you can do that.
Your office is having a meltdown because there's 0 jobs coming in. Which, a quick reminder for everybody, 4 days left until everything is due.
That's why he wants us to make
utilities.
money.
Time marches on, and the day of guild fees draws nearer.
Maybe we need to turn the investigation company into like a sweatshop for Ryia.
Guys, I will make you rich!
Well,
Just saying, it might be a better business model than this whole private eye thing.
Yeah, whatever that company had going on in Barksville worked because of the person who was there. Like, and all the connections they had. Like, as hard as you two work, it's just, I don't know.
which is not very.
It's just Barksville.
I mean,
Zeneca works hard, but you know, putting both of you together, Darwin's non-work makes you worse.
kind of just evens out to the middle.
No, it evens out is pretty generous.
I almost lied just now. I was like, I work sometimes. I thought about work sometimes.
I mean, I feel like Darwin does a lot of work. It's just not always
Not for his
profitable.
company.
Yeah,
Right,
not
yeah,
for
because
the
he's
company.
always on the thick of it. He was there saving his fucking employee. He got shot. Like,
That's
Darwin's a great
true.
boss. He just needs to be directed. Pointed in a direction, if you will.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for
You're
that.
welcome.
Cool. So I guess moon time, and then Zeneca can check in on the way, kind of thing. Because we've got a few hours anyway. Unless you mean, did you want to go there in person?
Oh no, I was just doing things from my phone. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
seeing all these emails of people freaking out. Zeneca's just gonna put that off to the side for the moment.
Like, what can you do about it? You already tried. There's nothing to do, so.
Yeah, there's nothing we can really do about that.
She's just gonna approve any jobs that there are, if there are any, and then leave it at that.
Alright. And I will drive.
So the 3 of you are leaving the city.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Which direction are you leaving, if I may so ask?
Which direction have we been in?
You have been north between the mountains and the artificial ocean there. You've also been northeast, just past the Horn.
Maybe let's try southwest because it seems closer. Like, not quite in the mountains or anything, but like, we could probably see the mountains from a distance.
Yeah, that works.
It's also the closest way there, so mostly digging that.
All right. We'll pick this back up next time on Stargazers. Thanks for playing, guys. Congratulations on meeting Rhea's dad.
Yeah.
He's definitely a character of all time.
He's one of the characters
Yes.
of all time. I agree.
One of them.
And it's nice because I have never. Well, I'll let the episode finish, and then I'll talk to you guys afterward.
Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys had some fun. Hope you are enjoying the story. We'll see you guys next time on Thursday for more Stargazers. I have nothing else to say, so bye.
Bye.
Bye, boy.
Night.